What's going on, Fog House Production? It's Marquayus Raevon, MC, out the West Coast, Bay Area, you know, putting it down for Northern Cali, Bay Area, East Bay. Just doing my thing, man. I'm just out here trying to make some good music. I feel like right now in the music industry, it's looking real bad, and that's just to put it vaguely. I think it's real sad what's happening in the music these days. You know, I'm looking at the artists that's coming out, and I'm thinking about the artists that I came up listening to. I'm thinking about the kids that listen to the music now. The way I used to listen to the old music, and it's crazy, and it's sad because that music will it's like that music will never be again. I came up on like the Motown oldies and stuff like that. Before I had a choice of what I listened to, my aunt had me listening to all the Temptation, Michael Jackson, Five Heartbeats, Jackie Wilson, all these type of people. That's who I was listening to. So I came up on that and R&B. So I'm listening to Avant, Genuine, Usher, Cat Donnell Jones, cats like this. These are the people that I grew up listening to. And when it came to rap, uh, I guess the biggest people who stood out to me when I was younger was like Ice Cube, Tupac, of course, and like Too Short. Um, like I listen to Keith the Sneak a lot, and E40, but the main ones to me that really did something for me would be Ice Cube and Tupac. Like those are two people that I really look up to this day, and I feel like maybe I always will. Hopefully. Anyway, that's what I want to talk about. I want people to talk about music again. I want people to talk about who's good and who's not. I don't like that everybody accepts everybody. Why is everybody accepted in music today? Where the fuck are the rules to this music shit? There used to be rules to hip hop when I was coming up. Like, if you was weak, then you'll get roasted and you get ran out of the fucking building. It wasn't cool for you to be up there wasting people time. Basically, you get up there, you got to be able to do your thing. And if you wasting my time, then fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody want to see you. Might as well wear a bag over your head for the rest of your life. That's how serious it was. And we need to get back to that for real. People need to be held accountable for the shit they say, and the shit that they don't do. You know what I mean? People need to be held accountable. Where is the accountability? Tell me that, please. Can somebody please explain this to me? Because I sincerely want to know where the fuck is the accountability. These motherfuckers can talk about all this different type of shit. Can talk about killing motherfuckers and doing this and that, selling drugs, doing drugs, promoting that shit. Like it's the key to life. Like it's the way any decent human being wants to be. That's the farthest thing from the truth. So that's the problem I'm having with it, man. Hold these motherfuckers accountable. If that's the life you live, then okay, then I respect it, man. You probably living that way because you have to. You're not doing that shit by choice. All the people that I know that do the type of shit that these motherfuckers put in their music, they do that shit because they have to, not because they think it's cool. Because the shit is not cool. Selling drugs, doing drugs. Weed is not a drug, by the way, just so you know. But selling drugs, doing drugs, and killing your brothers. Hurting people for no apparent reason or for petty ass reasons, and calling it principle. That's all bullshit, man. That's all bullshit that people are being fed, and they learn that through the media, through different outlets, movies, and things like that. I'm a person who loves movies. I came up on movies. I got a lot of life lessons through movies. I'm always looking, for the deeper meaning in movies, and a lot of movies that's coming out these days. No moral to the story. It's just the story and then blah. That's it. There's nothing to be learned from it, and that shit is killing me. So it's like film, music, everything, just even like news reporting, anything, journalism, everything is like losing its quality, and it's fucking sad, man. It's fucking some sad shit. I almost tear up when I think about the fact that there won't be another Michael Jackson. You know, there might be like somebody who makes really good music, but there'll never be another Michael Jackson. You know, all these great artists of the past that have left us with all this great music, there'll never be another one of those. And you know, it's man, I don't know how to accept that. I don't know how to accept that. There'll never be another Bob Marley. So it's, you know, what do you do? And you know, when that question comes to mind, the answer that follows that is, you know, you do what you can. You do your part. If whatever skill you got to use that shit. You know, if you're an artist, you draw some shit that's gonna help make this world a better place. That's gonna better your community. That's gonna, you know, inspire somebody. Make something inspirational. That's what this world needs. We need inspiration in this world because nothing matters. It feels like nothing matters in this world. Like there's nothing that people hold sacred anymore. The last thing that people hold sacred, it seems, is like religion, and that's barely here. That's barely here. People barely give a fuck about religion anymore. Excuse me. And you know what? And I think it's because, you know, after a while you can only feed people bullshit for so long, you know, and eventually they're gonna want some of substance. You know, if you're eating cereal every day, 3 times a day, that's not a fucking meal. You're it's not gonna fill you up. You might be okay for a second, but that shit's not gonna do nothing for you. It's not gonna help your body. It's not gonna give you energy that you need to go throughout the day and to perform or whatever you do. You know, so you gotta switch it up. You know, you gotta eat some food of substance. You gotta take in some material of substance. You got to, or you're gonna go fucking brain dead. You know. Well, back to the music though. Just want to talk about what. Let's see, artists that I like, artists that I still listen to this day. Had to be um, Talib Kweli, Most Def, Common, Pac, of course. I listen to DMX, Ice Cube. I'm talking about 90s shit for the most part. Most of these artists are like, you know, with respect to, you know, Talib and Most Def, you know, they still do their thing. But a lot of the artists that I like are from the 90s and beyond. You know, there's very few artists that come out today that I like. A few artists that I do like, Kendrick, J. Cole, Big Crit, David Banner. Like these are the first people that come to mind when I think about music that I appreciate. You know, that's coming out today. You know, that's worth listening to. That's actually worth you spending your hard-earned money. I know about hard-earned money. I work a regular job. I work a 9 to 5. I drive a bus, a shuttle bus, and you know I work hard for my little dollars. So I know what, you know, how much thought has to go into, you know, making each purchase. So these are the type of artists that you need to invest in. Motherfuckers who ain't talking about shit. That's only promoting drug use and, you know, things that just bring you down as a person. You know, these are not the people that you need to be supporting. You know, you'll spend like $40 to go see them perform in concert, and then you'll pass up the conscious hip hop rapper that's right there on the corner trying to, you know, get his music heard. You'll pass him up, but to go to this show, you know, and he just want like five of your bucks, and you know this person want 40, but they ain't giving you nothing. This person is giving you conscious material substance. This person is giving you a thrill, you know. So you paying for the thrill, and that's sad. You know, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up as a people. You know, wake up as a community, and just like we gotta do better and expect more from ourselves and expect more from each other. You know, so I don't even know exactly who this message is directed towards, but I'm just talking right now because I just need to clear my mind because there's so much on it, and I feel like I don't have people to talk to like this. So now the world gets it, you know. So it is what it is. Marquayus Raevon coming at you. Look for new music on my SoundCloud, Marquayus Raevon. I'm on IG, Marquayus Raevon, Snapchat, same thing. So just check me out, see what I'm talking about. Add me on Facebook. I got a regular page, Marquayus Raevon, a little too much. Like my fan page, like my Falk House production page, High Spectrum. That's the new group I'm with. We're doing really positive things. So just follow us, support us, and just get with the movement, man. And the movement is waking up. It's time to wake the fuck up and do shit right. It's time to live right. It's time to be better people and just make better music and just really live life to the fullest. That's what I'm on right now. I'm just trying to be the best person I can possibly be. Got like drama in my life, things that are like pulling me down, making me sad, but it's like I feel like shit is about to pop, So, hopefully, shit is gonna pop in a positive light for me, because I need something to happen. Something's got to give right now, because I'm in a really tough position, So I'm trying to live right, not do things that that'll put me in a position to where I have to be away from, the people I love, That's what I don't want to do more than anything. So, I'm trying to live right, but it's so hard. It's so hard out here, man. I'm just trying to make a living off of the shit that they give me. It does not pay to be an employee. I've learned that. I've had so many jobs. I work for so many companies. I learned that it'll never pay you what you need it to pay being an employee. You got to work for yourself. You got to. You got to create something and you got to sell that shit or, provide a service. Like, you got to do something on your own. You got to come up with an idea and you got to take the proper steps so that you can make money off of those ideas. And you got to do that and work for yourself, because working for other people is if you're a person like me, I want to live a better life. I don't like taking orders from people. I like to do what I want, the way I want to do it. And if you want that kind of freedom, you got to work for yourself. So, whatever it takes for you to do, if you sit down, brainstorm, smoke some weed, talk with some people, some like-minded individuals, whatever you got to do to change your situation, you need to go do it. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also talking to myself right now. You need to go do that shit, because this little average existence is bullshit, and it's unacceptable. Shouldn't be struggling this hard, while I work this hard. I got an easy job, but it takes up a good amount of my time, and if it's taking that much of my time, I feel like it should compensate me in a way that will allow me to live somewhat comfortably, somewhat at least, because I'm not even getting somewhat, So, it's all about making those necessary changes in, the person you are, and making those changes in your character, and just becoming better. That's what it's all about, and that's like something that we all got to do as individuals. We got to self-reflect. Look at yourself. Look at what your weaknesses are, what your flaws are, and you attack them. You got to make those your strengths, and that's your battle on this earth. That's everybody's battle. Your battle is with yourself. What do you need to do to become the best person you can possibly be? What changes do you need to make? What steps do you need to take to be the best person you could possibly be? And that's what needs to occur in a lot of us, especially myself. I'm working on my flaws, and I'm trying to be a better person. I really, really want to be the best person I could possibly be. I want that with all my soul. So, I just hope that other people want the same. And I think if more people start wanting that, then I think we'll, as a human race, I think we'll start moving to a better place, and I think we'll start to see some progress from that. But we can't continue on the cycle that we're going, because we're going to hell right now, frankly. So let's switch it up. Let's do better. Let's be better people. Let's expect more out of ourselves. Let's expect more out of other people. Let's hold people accountable. Watch who you talking to. Make sure you're talking to good people. If you're talking to negative people that that aren't going anywhere, that's if that's what you want to do. That's your business. But I think you should, if you're somebody like me and you're trying to come up, You know, you in this position and you trying to come up, you trying to rise. You got to talk to people that are smarter than you. You got to talk to people who want the same things you want. You know, who's on the same frequency as you. That's what you got to do. Surround yourself with those people, and it sounds it's easier said than done, but you know, I think just by me speaking these things out into the world, these are the type of people that are gonna come to me. You know, I'm in some odd way, I'm gonna meet all of these type of people that I need to meet to reach the goals that I have for myself. So just simply by saying, putting the intention out there, just by simply putting the intention out there, all these things are gonna happen. So things about to pop. You know, I've been doing my acting thing for a little while now, and I love it. Acting is so much fun. You know, I want to be doing it all the time. You know, I want to be shooting stuff on my own. I want to be directing my own work. I'm gonna do that. You know, I want to tour. You know, I want my music to reach people and touch people's heart and help make them think about stuff. You know, just about life, about what's going on, about what they could do to make this a better place. You know, these are the things I want. You know, and I want success, and I will have success. And I'm not saying that from a cocky position. I'm saying that it's just strictly from uh, a confident position. I know that, you know, I'm gonna reach these goals, and as bad as like my situation may be now, you know, whatever I got going on, it's gonna be better. You know, and I'm gonna look back on all of this. I might not laugh, but I'm like, okay, that was, you know, those were growing points. That's what I'm gonna learn from this. So, you know, hope y'all with me. Y'all see, I don't bullshit. I'm real. I'm a real person. I'm genuine as fuck, and I struggle to be anything other than that. It's really hard for me to try to go outside of that. So, you know, I'm glad that, you know, my folks can accept me as I am. You know, I'm gonna always keep it real with you, keep it real with me. Show me love, I'm gonna always show you love. That's the motto. Get what you get. You know what I'm saying? So, it's Marquayus Raevon. Check me out. You know, all those social media things. Marquayus Raevon. You know, it's Fall Production. Thank you for the interview, and we're gonna keep it lit.